From a dream to reality, we're on the move. We got the groove, we're showing you what we can do. And we're gonna make it to the top. We're gonna give it all we got. It's our time to shine. From a dream to reality, we're on the move. We got the groove, we're showing you what we can do. And we're gonna make it to the top. We're gonna give it all we got. It's our time to shine. It's Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D. I'm Denise.
And I'm Danette.
Coming to you from Milwaukee. Each segment, me and Danette is going to be tasting flavored teas and suggesting to you guys to try it.
Right.
What flavor do we have today, Danette?
Today's flavor, we will be tasting True Blueberry. Sounds good. Let's give it a taste. It's pretty good. It's okay. And I think if you like blueberry, I think you will like it. We suggest you try it.
Yes, try it.
And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe with Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D. Okay, Denise, our host. Her book, The Untold Story, The One Who Got Away. Great book. I found it to be very powerful and emotional. Denise, can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Yes. I start from my childhood with the bullying, into my preteens with some more bullying, and then teen pregnancy, and then my adulthood and with my struggle with drugs. And then I meet a serial killer because of my struggle with drugs.
Wow.
Yes. By the grace of God, He saved my life, and I'm here today. And I hope I can help anyone that's in that dark place or before they get there. And I hope for the reader to see and feel all my tragedies that I put in the book, and also my triumphs.
Right.
So, Danette, let's get back into, let's go to our topics. Our topics are Alzheimer's versus dementia.
Okay.
The terms Alzheimer's and dementia are often used interchangeably.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought it was too, because I thought Alzheimer's and dementia was the same.
Was the same.
I always did. But no, it's not. But they have different meanings. Dementia is a syndrome that describes a wide range of symptoms. These symptoms impact a person's ability to perform everyday activities independently. Right. Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that is the most common cause of dementia. In Alzheimer's, in the brain, it may show signs of disease before the person even shows these symptoms.
Wow.
Alzheimer's accounts for 60 to 80% of dementia cases.
Okay. Well, I know that dementia is not a specific disease. So it's in general. And then there are different forms of dementia, which the Alzheimer's disease is like the most common.
Yes.
Of many different other forms.
Yes. I like to think of it as like a tree trunk or a root, and then the branches are Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease,
Huntington's,
yes, Jacob
Lemmy
disease,
Lemmy disease.
Just think of the little branches off of the dementia.
Wow, I never thought of it that way, but that's actually, a good way of looking at it.
Yeah, me and Danette thought this would be a good topic because, in these days and time, we are starting to take care of our loved ones.
Right.
We're at home. And so,
And the disease is like actually becoming more and more common,
Yes.
you know, in society today, in the world, and it's like it's really growing rapidly.
Yes.
It really is. And previous studies have shown that for the overall U.S. population, Black Americans are roughly 1.5 to 2 times as likely than whites to develop Alzheimer's and related dementias. And there are several factors that could partly explain the elevated risk factor of Alzheimer's disease in African Americans. For instance, African Americans have higher rates of cardiovascular risk factors such as hypertension and diabetes.
Yeah, type 2.
Right, which are also the risk factors for Alzheimer's disease.
Yes. Alzheimer's is not curable. It's just a progressing disease. It just gets worse, and a lot of people die from Alzheimer's.
Yes, they do.
Yes, so.
And you know, they say say at the age of 55, we may all fall victim to the natural aging process. We begin to forget things, maybe like a phone number, an address, or maybe even where you may lay your reading glasses. You know, and that's a normal aging process. However, if you have the gene, you will lose your memory at a more accelerated rate than those who don't have the gene. If you have the gene, you have an increased rate of getting the Alzheimer's disease. It does not mean, though, that you will definitely get it. And new information about the memory loss will help the researchers learn more about when it starts and how to slow the progression.
Causes of dementia is damage to brain cells. Is the primary cause of dementia is the damage of brain cells. Yeah. Advanced age, as you said, that family history, like you said, in the genes. Damage to blood vessels in the brain, accumulation of clumps of protein in the brain, and they even says that, traumatic brain injury like boxers.
Wow. And please know that this information is based on our research and our opinions. We are not professionals.
Yes.
And we do suggest that you do your own research about these diseases, because it's really important, because it's affecting our loved ones today.
We are starting to care for our loved ones more. They're staying at home with us more, and we're starting to take care of them at home. So it's best to, try to stay up on and updated on that kind of stuff.
Right. And you want to know, like, warning signs, and what people with Alzheimer's, like, they may repeat statements and questions over and over. They may forget conversations, appointments, or events and not remember them later. They may get lost in familiar places, eventually forget the names of family members and everyday objects.
It kind of sounds like me repeating. And sometimes I forget my grandkids.
Right.
Sometimes.
And it's really scary. It's really scary because you may just have like a real slow onset. I mean, you never know.
A slow onset. Yeah, they said you had that. A slow onset.
And then I think it really hits like probably at the age of after 60 to 65. But you just need to really pay attention.
Yeah, and I'm around that age now, 60.
Really?
So.
Well, you look good for 60.
Thank you. Thank you.
Girl, go ahead. I wish to look like you when I reach 60. I'm just playing.
Okay, for the diagnosis, what they take different tests like PET scans, MRIs, blood and spinal fluid examinations, and they check for infections, nutritional deficiencies. That vitamin, even Vitamin deficiencies can even cause that.
And you also want to look in changes in personality and behavior. Brain changes that occur in Alzheimer's can affect the moods and the behaviors. And some of the problems may include depression, apathy, social withdrawal, mood swings, distrust in others, change in sleeping habits. And they also may start wondering. And I know that's something that really occurs because I don't know if people get those alerts on your cell phone.
The silver alerts.
And then there are a number of silver alerts now.
Yeah, we start to have more
and more.
Yeah, that's why it's important to know some of these things in the treatments. Treatments, as we mentioned, Alzheimer's is incurable. It just progress. But the dementia, how they either slow it down with medications and stuff like that, and self-care, nutrition, therapy.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they also say that there's evidence that support that walking 20 to 30 minutes a day and keeping your mind active, having conversations and socializing and interacting with people, and getting up and doing something different. And they say that is one of the most important aspects. Getting up and doing something different. Not nothing repetitive.
Right.
You know, just switch things up a little bit.
Right.
So that's really important.
And there's 7 stages of Alzheimer's, and then when they get to the 5th stage, I guess that's when it starts. It starts to decline.
This subject is so broad.
Yes.
And there's a lot that can be talked about. With the different dementias and the most common, which is the Alzheimer's, and knowing that this is really affecting our loved ones now, and the care,
the care.
taking care of them. And so I think we will be having a further discussion, in the next segment.
We should have further discussion because it's just so wide.
Right.
So much information.
A lot of information.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. And, this subject can get really touchy, because it really hits home. And it hits home for us because we've had numerous of family members that have both either dementia and the Alzheimer's.
Yes, we have.
So, this is a subject that we definitely want to continue.
Yes.
Get more information and, again, taking care of our loved ones with these diagnoses.
Yes, I agree. Let's get into our celebrity shout out.
All right.
Each segment, me and Danette is going to shout out a celebrity that gives back to their community or a community of their choice. And today's celebrity, we're going to do Cedric the Entertainer.
Cedric the Entertainer. Okay.
Okay, Cedric Antonio Kyles.
Say that again.
That's his government name. Cedric Antonio Kyles, allegedly.
All right. I didn't know that.
Known as Cedric the Entertainer, allegedly received the 2008 Humanitarian Award from the Holly Rod Foundation. He's involved in many charities and foundations. Cedric, who founded the Kyles Family Foundation, has supported numerous nonprofit organizations focusing on youth, education, and health.
Wow.
Cedric, we salute you.
Yes, we do. That's excellent.
I love it when they give back to the community.
I do too.
Yes. We're going to give some shout outs to Nina, aka Nina Ross, and Perry for our production, our background production. Do you have any? And give a big shout out to you guys for watching us and tuning in and subscribing. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you
we appreciate
for subscribing.
We appreciate it. Appreciate your support.
Yes.
And we would like to give a shout out to Willie and Shelly Owsley,
Yes.
who has actually made this possible, you know, for our studio setup. So we thank you for that. We really appreciated your support, your advice, all that you offer. And that's for all of you. For all of you that has given us so much support. We are shouting all of you out because we appreciate it very much.
We really appreciate you.
And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe with Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D. Now it's time for our motivational quote. And today's motivational quote states, I choose. I choose to live by choice, not by chance. I choose to make changes, not excuses. I choose to be motivated, not manipulated. I choose to be useful, not used. I choose to excel, not compete. I choose to stand strong, not join the crowd and be one among many. I choose to be me.
Whoa.
And I hope you take heed to that.
That's very strong and powerful.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Chill.
Yes.
Oh, that's powerful.
And please, once again, Denise's book, The Untold Story, The One Who Got Away. It is an excellent read, and it is available for purchase. You can contact us at sipandspeakthetea@gmail.com. So please, people interested in buying, purchasing a book, contact us. Again, sipandspeakthetea@gmail.com. Now we also have a website, sipandspeak.net. And the website will tell you a little bit about the show and about Denise and I.
Our bios.
Our bios, right. Individually and us as a team.
Yes, and show how we actually
balance each other out, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's serious. I get goofy sometimes. Then sometimes she straighten me up, and sometimes I loosen her up. So
right.
So we balance each other out.
Exactly.
Oh, so when you go on sipandspeak.net, our website, there are 3 little dots, and if you push it, then you will get our bio.
Oh, okay.
So
right, I forgot about that part.
Yes. So that's it for our segment today, and thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate you all.
Until next time, goodbye.
And please be a blessing so that you too shall be blessed.
Yes.
It's our time to shine. It's Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D.